Hey everyone, today I'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Ursa Major Build-A-Figure Wave Modular Iron Man. Oh, look, you can see Snake Eyes' head in the corner right there. Let me just move that out of frame. And yes, another Iron Man. I know I've been reviewing a lot of Iron Mans lately, but taking a look at the packaging first. As you see, open window displays the figure and all of the accessories. It says Iron Man right there. You got Modular Iron Man text right there. You got a nice image of Iron Man right there. On the back, you got the same image but bigger. I really kind of wish that they had this figure in this yellow instead of this gold. The gold looks nice, but they may re-release this figure in yellow, and if they do, I probably would buy it because I just like that color. You got a bottle right here. All the figures you need to collect. All the figures you need to collect to build Ursa Major. He looks pretty cool. Not really interested in him. The only really figures I want in this wave is this guy, him, her, and him. That's really it. And you got the same image on the other side. Got the top. You got an Iron Man logo, and that is it for the packaging. So I guess go ahead and get this guy open. What's cool on the package on the inside of it is that you got this Iron Man thing right here. I just thought that looked I dropped the figures. I just thought that looked really cool. First, for accessories, you get 2 pairs of hands and 2 blast effects. Taking a look at the blast effects is something that we see all the time with Iron Mans. I like these effects. They're really useful for pictures and stuff, and also just having in your display. They're done in the darkish blue color this time. And then you get 2 wide open hands or blasting hands. They have the hinges on them this time, and they look pretty cool. And you got the fisted hands as well, which also are cool as well. So for Iron Man accessories, this is pretty good. Of course, seeing how tall this guy is, he measures to be about almost 6.5 inches tall. Taking a look at this guy, he looks really good. I really love this cherry red color on him. But first, taking a look at the head sculpt, I'll talk about that. It's a really nice head sculpt. I like how clean the gold paint right here is, and also there is some red paint mishaps in the eyes, but I don't really notice that much. There is some sculpted detail along the helmet. See right there. There is some sculpted lines in the neck as well. And now looking at all this nice cherry red plastic that he used, it is marbly plastic as well, so there is some cracks and lines in there, but not too bad. I love this gold paint right here. All the gold paint is done really cleanly going to the arms right here. Got this nice red right here, nice gold as well, looks really nice. This doesn't really match up with this that much, but it doesn't really bother me too much. Sculpted lines in the little glove right there. Nice paint right here, and got some ab detail as well. Some lines right here, some more gold paint. Looks really nice. There's an issue of mine where the leg doesn't want to stay straight, so if you want him to stand up straight, he really can't, so he just ends up leaning this way. And I could try to do that, but this ball joint on this side is so tight, and when you do get him straight, he's spreading his legs out way too much. So I just tend to just leave him like that. It doesn't bother me too much, but just bothers me a little bit. But you got some more of that cherry red going down here. Got this little armor plate right there. More sculpted lines. Some paint right there in the knees. Some more of that. I think this is actually painted. Wait, is that? No, that's not painted. That's just, it looks like bronze instead of gold, honestly. You got sculpted lines in the boot as well. Turning around. More of that nice gold paint. Really nice. Really love that. Well, this figure just looks really good. Nice and clean. There is some scuffing, though, right here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's some scuffing right here on the abs. You could scratch the paint up if you do use the ab crunch. But so far, for me having this figure for over a month already, the paint hasn't scratched for me posing it around, and it is cleanly painted up here in the back as well. Yeah, really nice looking figure. For some size comparisons, here he is next to Invincible Iron Man and Tony Stark AI Iron Man. I think he looks pretty good with them. He's a good addition to my comic book / classic shelf. Here he is next to the Mark III, and it's just a trend that every Iron Man I review, I always have to compare him next to the AIM Scientist Supreme. And of course, here he is next to Masterpiece Jazz. Going over the articulation on this guy, there's a ball jointed hinge up at the head and a ball joint down here at the base of the neck. And using all that, he can look up that far, can look down that far. Just a little bit of tilt, mostly due to that ball joint down there, and also can rotate around 360. Hinge at the shoulder can go up to 90, and also when you do that, you can chew up the plastic right there, as you can see. Can rotate around 360. Bicep rotation, double bend at the elbow. Wrist rotation, wrist can hinge out and in. There is a hinge at the mid-torso, allowing them to crunch forward that much, crunch back that much. Waist rotation, ball joint at the hip can kick up that far, can kick back that far, can go out all the way. Thigh rotation, double bend at the knee. Boot rotation, foot can hinge up and down, and also you also have ankle pivot. So overall, this is a really good figure in my opinion. The paint and sculpting is nice. I love the articulation on this guy. Everything is nice on this guy. The only thing I don't like is that he doesn't really stand up straight because of some QC issues. So overall, I'll give this guy a solid 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.